Good evening, Facebook and YouTube. Welcome to Truth Heals 1111 with your girl Chloe. And we are back with another general tarot card reading. Now, only take what resonates in this reading, but does not apply. Allow it to fly. This is just a reading to see what is currently going on with you and what may be currently going on around you. That way you can find truth and clarity. Again, only take what resonates in this reading. Not every message is meant for you. If you should not find anything in this reading, please check out other readers on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, things like that, to give you the information that you may want to hear. I did cleanse the cards, so we're just going to tap in and I'm going to see what is currently going on in the energy. Spirit and Divine Most High, please give me the truth and clarity in regards to this situation. Help me to see what I need to see. Spirit, answer just Most High, help me to see what I need to see. I need the truth and clarity. Please use me as a vessel and help me to see what I need to see. The first card that I have, hold on. The eyes are like ancient gateways. The eyes like ancient gateways. Accurate perception, insight, perception, awareness. The eyes are the gateway. The eyes are the gateway. Eyes like ancient gateways. Let's see what is currently going on with the energy. Impermanence, embracing change. Nothing can remain forever. Impermanence, embracing change. Nothing can remain forever. Oh, wow. Hold on, family, friends, sir, ma'am. Where did my card go? I guess I'll find it later. So in the current energy, I have somebody here that's cutthroat. This card says, taking ruthless measures to win, conflict, destructive, untrustworthy, harming others to pursue goals, success at any expense, and a lack of morals. Somebody in the energy is being cutthroat. We have substance abuse. Somebody here could be misusing substances. this sweet life. Indulgence, pleasure, comfort, fulfillment, a carefree life. So somebody here is coping with addictions, just to feel like they're living in a sweet world. Meaning coping with life, feeling like everything, using drugs, alcohol, whatever this may be, feeling like life is great for this person at this time. What is eyes like ancient gateways? All aces. All aces. Winning, having the advantage, infinite power, size, leverage, skills, leverage, success is ensured, getting your way, information and resources needed to get ahead. All aces. What is impermanence? Embracing change. I have the third eye chakra. The third eye chakra. Intuition, perception, clarity, visualization, spiritual insight. Okay. So family, friends, if you're intuitive, you're listening to your intuition. No. If you are listening to your intuition, you are being guided at this time to having an advantage. Infinite power, skills, leverage. Success is ensured to you. Getting your way, information and resources needed to get ahead. And eyes like ancient gateways. So you are able to tap into the energy, into universal cosmo. You're just gifted. And third eye chakra with impermanence. Embrace the change. Nothing can remain forever. So if you've been a skill set comfortable with listening to your intuition, be prepared, because there's going to be some major changes happening in your life, which is going to require you to pay attention to your intuition. What is cutthroat with substance abuse? Unwanted exposure. Unwanted exposure. Unwanted exposure. Information disclosed. Embarrassment. Revealing something personal. Made public. Negative attention. This is unwanted exposure. Unwanted exposure. So family, friends, spiritualists, guide, if you read cards or you do anything with at the light, you work through the darkness to work for the light. You go through the darkness to work for the light. You have exposed somebody here that is cutthroat in the energy and is dealing with some sort of substance abuse. You have drawn much attention to this person. With this, both cards came out as a feminine energy. And both cards came out as a feminine energy. Now, I will not mistake it. Tarot does not discriminate in gender. But in this situation, in showing a female, but it can absolutely mean a male too, just in his feminine energy. What is this unwanted exposure, or do we need to see the sweet life? This, okay, the sweet life is clarified with something is cooking. Something is cooking. This card says creative plans, making progress, ideas, using your skills. Using your skills, something is in the making, being creative, and which is going to bring you into this sweet life. All right. What is all aces to the third eye chakra spirit? payday, a check, abundance. Payday, check, abundance. What is cutthroat? Substance abuse, unwanted exposure, unhealthy relationship, an unhealthy relationship. This card says harmful, destructive, abusive, violating boundaries. All right. Now, what is the sweet life when something is cooking? Show me the sweet life when something is cooking. What is the sweet life? What is the sweet life for you, family, friends, sir, ma'am? What is the sweet life where something is cooking? Again, this is something that you are embarked. You need to be listening to your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you at this time to do something creative. Prepare yourself. Creative plans, making progress, ideas, using your skills, which is going to take you to the sweet life. Hi, Mr. Frank. What is something is cooking, creative plans, making progress, ideas, using your skills? What is this? The puzzle, the missing piece of information, solving the problem, a conundrum, mystery, clarity, and truth. A conundrum. This is the mystery, a puzzle, a missing piece of information, solving the problem. You receiving clarity and truth in regards to a situation you've been dealing with. Something here that at one point in time made you feel shattered. I have shattered is in reverse. And then you had to close the door to it. You had to close the door after feeling shattered. And then I have grounded and celestial. I have grounded and celestial. Okay. All right, family, friends, sir, ma'am. At this time, I am very grateful to be here with each and every one of you another week. Now, before I even get into the cards, what I need you to do is envision that I was sitting across from you. I need for you to clear your thoughts, clear your mind. Just in this moment, just realizing I am here with you. You are here with me. You are safe. I am only going to pull on the energy signature. I know I do not have permission to pull on your energy. I can only see what is currently going on with you or around you. I may not get as deep as you may need the truth and the clarity too. Again, listen to my other brothers and sisters on YouTube or whoever else you may follow to find the answers that you may seek. I've been making candles all day. My website is posted on my channel. You can go to truthheals1111 at gmail.com. I will simply guide you to if you would like to order your candle. I have so many kinds, so many varieties, inspired by listening to my intuition. I am hoping that not only by watching me that you would be supportive of me if you are into candles. You can decide what scent you would like, what kind of design. We can be creative in every aspect of making a candle, and that's working with me while I work with you. So again, it is a pleasure to be amongst each and every one of you to be able to see what I need to see. Now, spirit, ancestors, the Most High, Divine Universe, gods and goddesses, angels of the North, South, East, West, help me to see what I need to see. Okay, clear that. I apologize. I still have somebody in my energy, so let me let me clear this out. Family, friends, sir, ma'am, I am not going to lie to you. Today has been I tried to listen to jazz music, meditate, pray, I've been just feeling this peaceful solitude in my life. I may not be where I want to be at in this moment, but I'm very grateful that I am not where I used to be. I heard Cat Williams tell me something on a there was this little event, it was a little segment. It had Cat Williams on it, right? And as I'm just grounding myself, meditating and doing, just relaxing today, Cat Williams said, if you could make a list of everything that you have been through in life, and you just go down in order, making a list of everything that you've been through, and you look at that list and you come to understand that everything that you wrote on that list is something that you made it through. You have to realize that you are a hero, because the things that were sent to break you and hurt you and go against you, you have overcame that. Again, you have superpowers. You are a superhero. If you can make that list and realize that everything in life that you've made it through, you've gotten through, you keep getting through, you're a superhero. But not only that, you have to know that you are a child of God if you can make it through some of the worst situations that we all have been in. But yes, I heard that today and it inspired me. I was very grateful. I was stuck in my head for a second. I was like, oh my God, I have so much going on, and what's gonna, I was so far into my future and what I need to do. But I'm very grateful to be here with you, each and every one of you. Okay, are we ready? Okay, something about beauty. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You could be admiring your beauty or somebody else's beauty. Again, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Lucky Charms. You like cereal? I just had cereal yesterday. There's a new Cheerio and it has vegetables in it. It's not too bad. I just had a bowl of cereal. You may have been eating a bowl of cereal or wanting a bowl of cereal, or milk or something about drinking and eating like something. I'm seeing something childlike. If you have a child, you could be making a child a bowl of cereal. Um, what else do I see? If you have been struggling, a lot of you have some sort of job opportunity coming your way. Be open to a new job opportunity or some sort of opportunity. Do not be afraid to take that leap of faith. Fear is just an illusion. I can also see you are just wanting to have a new opportunity. Again, do not let fear stop you. Fear is an illusion. If you can conquer fear, that means you can conquer anything in life. Um, some of you don't understand why you're in certain situations that you're in right now. And this is my feedback to you. What helped me is when I started to accept responsibility for the choices that I made and for where I was at in my life. When I took a look at the choices that I made, and I told myself that I was responsible for how I got there, that's when by intuition I started to listen to my intuition. Because if my choices led me to go backwards, um I had to accept that I made these types of choices, and I'm in that in my point of life to where I wasn't recognizing that I was making unhealthy choices. I really had to take a step back. Again, I am responsible for the choices that I make in my life. Nobody else is. Can people, places, and things play a part in that? They absolutely can. But yeah, I am still an individual, just like each and every one of you are individuals. When you come to accept that you are responsible for the choices that you make, you will soon then realize that your intuition is going to tell you differently when it comes to making different and healthier choices. I hope that would help you. Um, what else do we have? Grocery shopping. You could be going grocery shopping. You could be ready to go grocery shopping. You may want to clean out your refrigerator. You may want to, while you start to clean out your refrigerator, you're going to feel some energy to do some spring cleaning. You may want to clean your house tomorrow. Some of you that are going to clean your house, you're going to be listening to gospel music. It's going to be sunny where you are. Enjoy the weather. Open a window. Smell the air. Feel the spiritual the spiritual essence coming to you. Let it make you feel good and proud, and embrace that spiritual energy, because if that's what's going to help you make you whole, and get your mind into positivity and things like that, do that. um but yeah, you're gonna clean your refrigerator, open the window, listen to your music, light some candles. You can even order one from me. Light some candles, enjoy the day tomorrow. Um, some of you have also been overthinking, mental conflicts, overthinking about a certain situation. Again, when are you going to get out of your head and realize that you need to release something? If you are overthinking, it's time to let it go. What is your next move going to be? What is the next step? Does whenever this overthinking that you have been doing, it's causing mental chaos in your head. I would like for you to stop overthinking, to cleanse the mind, to reset your thinking. Breathe in and out of your nose and your mouth 3 times. Deep breaths in, hold it, a deep breath out. This resets the mind. What else do we have? Somebody here is unhappy, very unemotional. Somebody's just crying right now. Why are you crying? Ancestor spirit, your ancestors are right beside you, listening to you. You're not understanding why things are playing out the way that they are playing out. So I'm going to go back again to the first part. When you can be responsible and you take, when you become responsible for the choices that you make, is when you're really going to start listening to your intuition about making healthier choices. Um, Money. I smell money. Some of you are getting to the money as well. Some of you are goal-oriented, driven, focused. Some of you are big bank, take little bank right now. Some of you are at a high vibrational energy that you are attracting the things that you want. No longer chasing, but attracting. What else do you have? This is for my LGBTQ community. I either see like 2 lesbians or two LGBTQ people arguing over something. I don't know what the petty or the cattiness is about, but somebody here needs to grow up. Somebody here needs to be a mature person in the argument. I am not going, somebody here does not want to go back and forth with another person. I said what I said, and I mean that. I said what I said. Um, a situation may, a fight may break out in some sort of argument. Be mindful. Be the better person. Be the more mature person. Walk away. Um, Apple pie. I smell apple pie. Some of you may like apple pie. What's good with that is some ice cream. I normally eat butter pecan ice cream with my hot apple pie. It's really good. Um, Apple pie, something about apple pie. You are wanting something sweet. You could be craving something sweet. Um, Honeysuckle. Why am I saying honeysuckle? Honey in general. Honey helps the skin glow. Make sure that if you want your skin to glow, that you take 2 spoons of honey, each and every single day. Your skin will glow just like mine. And also your health regimen, drink water, things like that. Um, what else do we have? Some of you are looking, if you go into the gym, you may have people watching you in the gym, admiring how you look in the gym when you work out, when you show up. There may be somebody in the gym that shows up before you do because they know you are coming. So be aware that you have somebody in the gym watching you. What else do we have? Some of you have a supervisor. Your supervisor's an a-hole. You think your supervisor really does not care about what you have going on. I see that your supervisor has a lot on their plate, very unmanageable, very reckless with their thinking. When they move, this supervisor, this person is very fast paced. Be mindful of what somebody else may be going through because you just don't know what another person may be going through, especially if this is a supervisor position. With each job title that we do carry, that we do have, comes with a lot of requirements, skills, a mindset, the things like that. So understanding when you're working with the supervisor co-workers and you may not agree with everybody in the workplace, understand everybody has their own skill set, their own mindset. Are you willing to just go in there, clock in, work, get your paper, and leave? Or do you want to entertain the gossip, the chaos, the confusion, things like that? Anything else? No. All right, let's get some oracle cards. What do I need to see, ancestors? Twin flame. Twin flame. The yin and the yang and the balance. Union and duality. Complement. Polar opposites. Are you dealing with somebody right now that is a polar opposite? We'll see. Do you think somebody is your twin flame? Are you feeling like somebody is your twin flame? Let's see. Show me twin flame spirit. Magnifying glass. I have the magnifying glass. The magnifying, showing proof, validation, confirmation, finding the truth. Did you find out the truth that somebody is your twin flame? Did you find out that somebody is your soulmate? Somebody's a twin flame. This connection is a spiritual connection, a spiritual relationship. What do you have going on with the twin flame and the magnifying glass? Especially under all aces payday with third eye chakra. You could be listening to your intuition, thinking that your twin flame is you and your twin flame is all the aces, and that working with your twin flame is going to bring in some sort of abundance for you. That's what I just picked up. Show me twin flames magnifying glass. Foresight. Foresight. It is in the future, few days to weeks, a few months, and the direction is forward. The direction is forward. All right. Show me cutthroat, substance abuse, unwanted exposure with unhealthy relationship. Party. Somebody here likes to party. Okay. What is party with unhealthy relationship? Finality. Finality. Differences, divorce, breakup, not looking back. Show me party finality with unhealthy relationship. Shock. Shock. It was a sudden change, shocking news, surprise, and epiphany. And this is a transformation for you. What is shock? Show me shock. I don't understand shock. What is the shock? I have addiction. Let me see. I have addiction. Addiction. The codependent, the obsession, the restraint, the possession, the control, the emotional block. Time. Time. Needing time. Now is not the time. Time will bring unexpected changes. Clown. Clown. Degrading. Appearances. Shame. Humiliation. Pursue. Pursue. Chasing. Persistent. Hunting down. Resilient. Spirit. Spirit. Protected aura. Divine intervention. Guardian angel. Shielding. Spirit. Okay, the shock is that you were in a codependent relationship in which it was toxic. There could have been a lot of partying, a lot of substance abuse, things like that. You just may be tired of living this type of lifestyle, wanting some changes within yourself. You may feel like you're just not right within you're not right within. Something within you could be sparking up some uncomfortability. With clown, you could feel like the situation that you are in right now is very embarrassing. It's very humbling. It's very humiliating. It is very, I would say more or less degrading. You could feel like you kind of degraded yourself. You could have lost some morals and values within yourself. To pursue in the spirit. You may now want to be taking a higher road in life, meaning making some changes in your life that's for the better. You understand what humility feels like, what being embarrassed feels like, what degrading feels like. And this may be pushing you to make some changes in regards to your life choices, your life decisions. If you are talking about the twin flame, you could be you could be admiring a twin flame or somebody that you would consider your twin flame. You may even be inspired by a twin flame. You may be just I don't know. I can see you like watching your twin flame, seeing how your twin moves, and you feel like your twin is moving in a different way, and having a better life for him or herself, and you may want that same thing too at this time. What is closed door with celestial, grounded, and shattered? A date? A date? Somebody here wants to take another person out on a date where one had the door closed on this person. Family, friends, or you could have closed the door on a person. You could have let a person go off and be happy, in separation of you, while you were focused on just continuing living your life. With the date, a person may want to come in and take you out on a date, want to offer you something. With date, I do see roses and a bottle of champagne. But you may be saying, not today. You may be telling this person, not today. Boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, you're still upset. You are still hurt, you're still upset about how the situation already have played itself out. You may have your boundaries, you may be guarded, you may just be avoiding a conversation due to the lack of the trust issues, the not dealing with coming up with the solution and things like that. So you're not today. Okay. And somebody here is jealous. Somebody here is jealous. Jealousy, rumors, pettiness, being envious, talking behind your back. The, the snake. Look at the snake. Look at the snake. Why is somebody here jealous? Show me why this person is jealous. This person is jealous because family, friends, sir, ma'am, you could be moving on. You could be changing locations. You could just be moving forward in life. Whatever you're doing, you're just moving forward. Or this jealous person could be feeling like they're empty, they're a hollow shell. The environment is changing around them. They may not feel like who they used to feel. I don't know how to describe this. This person, place, or thing you were dealing with, family and friends. Somebody here is not feeling whole within themselves. And what I mean by whole, this is being of sound mind, body, and spirit. Just being who you are, being your authentic self, leading your own life, making choices and decisions, and blah, 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 blah. This is a person that feels empty on the inside. Again, when we talk about codependent, this would be the type of person that would rely on people to make them feel stronger, to make them feel better, it's a sense of feeling whole, being around people. Surprise is in reverse. Surprise is in reverse. Unexpected action, spontaneous showing up, unexpected change. This person is scared to show up to speak with you, family and friends, sir, ma'am. This person may not feel whole within themselves, may even be feeling embarrassed at this time, to have the decency to even just come speak to you, talk to you. So you don't want to go on a date with this person. You may not want to talk with this person. This person is sure that you don't want anything to do with the person. But what I don't understand is what happened. We're about to see. We are about to see. Let me pull the tarot cards. That's crazy because today, out of nowhere, family, friends, or ma'am, I was feeling very emotional. I don't know whose emotions I was picking up on, but I felt really sad. I wanted to cry today. And I started asking myself, like, why am I feeling emotional? Why do I want to cry? I don't I'm cool, calm, and collect, right? But I don't know. I felt somebody's emotions of just crying and this was not crying on the outside. This was somebody crying on the inside. You ever remember a time that you were crying so hard that you had your head in the pillow, you were biting the pillow, and you were just crying because it was so upsetting? I felt that same type of energy in my spirit today, and I'm just like, oh, I know what it feels like. Alright, family, friends, sir, ma'am. Again, thank you for choosing Truth Heals 1111. Let me see what is currently going on in the energy. The Hierophant to the Two of Cups is in reverse. Falling under Twin Flame, Payday, and Magnifying Glass. Oh, Lord. So this is why, sir, ma'am, this is why you are very unhappy at this time. If you are, I don't know what's going on in the energy, but you are feeling it today. You are feeling it. This may be hitting hard, heavy in your heart. And I want you to understand, the Hierophant to the Two of Cups. This is being somebody, non-committal, to a partnership, to a friendship, to a relationship, to a connection where it's an equal give and take connection. This is somebody being non-committal to it. Whether you were committed to building something with somebody and yet the other person was just not interested in building something with you. But this is it right here. The twin flame union, you may not have been aware that you had connected with a twin flame. You were not committed to it, in which the payout would have been abundance and things like that. With the magnifying glass, you could be seeing things from a different perspective. The Hierophant to the Two of Cups, it shows that being non-committal to an equal give and take, you were kind of drifted off somewhere else. Your mind was somewhere else. You weren't even focused on a give and take relationship at the time. I am going to see what this is. Piece of advice, right? um we don't get the opportunity to meet everybody in the world. But when we cross paths with certain people, places, and things, you have to understand that there's a reason why you were aligned with that person, place, or thing to have met up with that in the first place. Make sure that you are not rejecting anything because you're judging it, or make sure that when you cross paths with certain people, places, and things, it was something for you to experience, something for you to learn from. And it's that saying, a reason, a season, a lifetime. We just don't meet anybody. We meet special people, people that come in our lives to stay, and people that'll come into our lives and leave. Why I met certain people, I don't know. But I explored every time that I did meet a certain person, place, or thing. I never take it for granted when I come across these types of things. The Hierophant to the Two of Cups, Spirit, show me. Okay, here's where the sadness comes in. Again, you were non-committal to a twin flame connection, the Two of Cups. The Six of Swords and the Six of Cups, meaning that somebody here walked away from an equal give and take partnership, an equal give and take friendship, an equal give and take whatever it may be. Okay, what is foresight? Show me foresight with finality. With, no, we got partying, foresight, finality. What is this party, foresight, and finality? So, sir, ma'am, you decided to go towards a new beginning somewhere else. But the problem is that in this situation, you are not being seen or celebrated in a good, like in a good light. People, places, and things may not see the situation that you traveled to as the best thing, even though in your thoughts you think that moving on from people fast to, getting over somebody or intentionally just doing something against somebody else just because you think you're going to have a new beginning, right? The only problem is like when you have somebody that's good to you, it would be a good idea to treat that person with goodness because they're a good person, right? Um, the the new beginning to the Six of Wands. Show me this. Show me the Ace of Cups to the Six of Wands. Okay. Family, friends, sir, ma'am, I don't know if this is you or somebody connected in the energy. There's some sort of mindset that you do have. You are the type of person that will put toxic people on a pedestal. This means like anybody that's good to you, anybody that treats you with kindness, treats you with fairness, you may disrespect, you'll disregard. But somebody that's toxic, somebody that's like in this negative, devilish energy, you will put on a pedestal. If you are open to feedback, why would you want to put toxic, negative people on a pedestal? And the people that are good to you, that want to see you win, why would you dog these types of people out? The Ace of Swords, and I'm going to put the Devil in the middle. The Three of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Devil. Family, friends, sir, ma'am, if you were good to somebody and they just disregarded how good you were to them, and they went off and they went to somebody else or they entertain other things, that's because that's just what they do. They put toxic people, toxic things on the pedestal. They give that the praise, they give that attention. But anything good for this person that wants to see a person, place, or thing grow and become somebody, they disregard, they ignore, they walk away from. I don't understand why, but with the party, the foresight, the finality, this means that in this person's life, this game is over. This person may be having a reality check in regards to how you played an essential role in a person's life and how they chose to put somebody that was in a devil energy on a pedestal. Okay. Feeling like a whole clown. Embarrassed, shocked, addiction, time, clown. Show me shock, addiction, time, and clown. Now this person's feeling embarrassed. Look, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. There was no gain out of this. What did you get out of this other than toxic ways, negative thinking, consequences of the choices that you made? When did you really get out of this? When you had something good in your life, an equal give and take, somebody that was going to pour into you, and all you had to do was just pour back into another person. You couldn't do that. This type of person went and put the devil on a pedestal. I would be embarrassed too. And then that ended. Finality. Finality. Then that ends. So we had the finality. What is shocked, addiction, time, clown? What is shocked, addiction, time, and clown? Somebody here binded themselves. Somebody here binded themselves to the devil. That's crazy work. I'm praying for you. Maybe one day you'll open your eyes and see beyond the devil energy, the negative patterns, the toxic behaviors, the toxic mindset. Maybe one day you'll wake up and realize that after all this time that you spent in this energy, where have you gone in life? What have you achieved? What did you accomplish? Show me time, clown. Nothing much. I'll tell you what this type of energy accomplished. The Three of Wands to the Tower. The Three of Wands in reverse to a tower. Everything's falling apart. Nothing's manifesting in this person's life. And family, friends, I know I move out of love. I know you understand your own definition of what love means to you. But if somebody if you were there to support, to assist somebody, and they just, blew you off, very ungrateful, very, it was toxic. This person is dealing with no movement forward. This person is binded to the devil energy, and there is a tower in play, meaning that things are falling apart in this person's life. Now, we're going to see what is falling apart and why this person is even here on my board. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is in reverse. We have the devil again. Queen of Swords energy, family, friends, sir, ma'am. If you believe in, you have faith, you have religion, you have spirituality. Life is already challenging as it already comes. So every single day we wake up praying and having faith within ourselves that everything is going to work out for the best of our intentions, right? I'm the Queen of Swords to the Devil to the Nine of Cups. Family, friends, sir, ma'am. This situation could have made you see this person, place, or thing from a different mindset, a different light, a different version of who and what you thought this person, place, or thing was really going to be. You could have been seeing the potential. You could have been going off somebody else's potential. But with that, you finally observed that this person was taking from you. This person was using you. This person was abusing you. And they were giving to the toxic ways, the toxic mindset. Again, they were putting that on a pedestal and disregarding the goodness that came from you. The Queen of Swords, the Death, and the Nine of Cups. You have rejected any type of opportunities, any type of offers. Your emotions are no longer involved in certain situations, meaning meaning you are looking at life from a logical standpoint, a logical point of view. When me, oh my god, oh hold on. Okay, so you are thinking from a more logical point of view. Everything has to make sense for you because of the experiences that you have already been through, giving to certain people, places, and things, and then that person, place, or thing making you feel some type of way. Mm. You automatically categorize it as toxic, as devil energy. Okay. Show me the Hierophant to the Two of Cups. Again, because this person could have rejected you, now the tables have turned. You are rejecting this person. Okay, show me the Six of Cups to the Six of Swords to the Ace of Cups. This person went towards a Queen of Wands in reverse to the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. This person thought it was a new beginning, putting the devil on a pedestal. And this was a Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody who lacks focus, desires, pursuing goals, achieving goals, success, living an abundant lifestyle, having a healthy mindset, having the desire to build in a relationship, if this person left you, you would think that this person would have went to somebody that they were going to build with and grow with and things like that. The Queen of Wands is somebody that lacks direction, somebody that's very codependent, somebody that needs support, that needs stability, but through other people. And the Four of Pentacles, meaning like what's yours is mine and what's mine is mine. The Queen of Wands in reverse is, yeah, what's yours is mine and what's mine is mine. Okay. And this person threw away something good to go toward something that was more codependent. Why this codependent relationship? Why? Something about fixing this relationship. This relationship could have been in rocky grounds in the first place. They were already on like rocky terms. So this person went towards this Queen of Wands to fix the relationship and not have to argue and fight anymore. So this person went towards the Queen of Wands to, balance out a situation, hoping that there would be no more fights, no more confusion, that they could work together once again and build in a relationship. But again, I want you to understand, this was an unhealthy relationship. This was an unhealthy relationship. And it may be the Queen of Wands who may be cutthroat at this time with the unwanted exposure. Baby, I'm not here to expose you. I'm only telling what the cards say. You can be mad, triggered, all you want. This what the cards is coming out. Show me, and that's the truth with the Ace of Swords to the Devil to the Three of Wands. Right on top of this. Show me, okay, so this person was trying to fix a situation with a Queen of Wands, then what? But yet, still non-committal. But still non-committal in this relationship. Why was this person non-committal? Because it was trickery. Because it was deceitful. It was a lot of manipulation. It was a lot of lies, illusions, delusions, a lot of backstabbing, a lot of hurt, pain. So basically, what was this? This was like a get-back relationship? Like, you do me wrong, I do you wrong, I do other people wrong, people do us wrong, so we do everybody wrong in this situation. And these are two people in a codependent relationship. I already see this Queen of Wands is already cutthroat. She already with the business and with the unwanted exposure. What? All right. Let me break this down, because there's no movement forward. There's no new beginning. It's toxic and everything like that. What are we doing here in this situation in the first place? What am I doing here, ancestor spirit guides? What am I doing here? Why do I need to see this? The sun to bring light to the situation. Okay, then what is in the dark? The toxic relationship, the cutthroat energy, the unwanted exposure, the non-committal relationship, the offer, the cup of love being denied. And the Knight of Cups is a slow-moving cup. Who wants a slow-moving offer? And the Three of Wands, what? Going nowhere. No manifestations, nothing good. With a Tower and a Three of Wands, I'm going to, family, friends, sir, ma'am, who wants to put up with this in 2026? This would be Queen of Swords energy all day. Cutting out this double energy. And if you haven't done it yet, if you are engaged in these types of unhealthy relationship, where in life is it going to take you if your mental and your emotional health is unhealthy? This would be sickness, poverty, lackness, diseases, messed up situations, consequences. Why the sun, spirit? Why? Why the sun? Why the sun? What's the Nine of Cups? Oh, baby. Who is this having people in competition fight for their love? Fight for the approval. Fight for the relationship. Fight. Oh my God, somebody here. Look, and I'm not trying to... But look, we got the Nine of Cups. Y'all look at this clearly. The Nine of Cups. Then we have the Seven of Swords, right? I mean, the Seven of Wands, right? This is the Seven of Swords. This is this person being happy for people to compete, to be in a relationship with this person. This person was satisfied having people compete for a love, a relationship opportunity. And the only person that won was, guess what? The Queen of Wands in reverse. Congratulations, Queen of Wands in reverse. Come claim your prize. You won the opportunity of devil energy, a Tower moment, no manifestation, no moving forward. So if you were in the energy of, I got the man, I got... Congratulations, because you got everything that came along with this man or this woman. Congratulations to both of you. Yeah. I was serious, You fought for what? You put competition, and what was supposed to be the prize? A Tower moment, devil energy, the Three of Wands in reverse, like, that was the prize. Oh, okay. No, yeah, Queen of Wands, you have that. You take care. You. Oh my God. Oh, somebody's mad. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Oh my God. I'm not sorry. This is funny. Oh my God. So the Four of Swords. This is laid to rest, right? Cycles closing out. Somebody is in regret. Somebody can't sleep. Somebody's in their emotional thoughts for manifesting this new opportunity, for giving this opportunity to the Queen of Wands. Baby, what you in regret for? You had everybody competing for you, right? Ain't that what you wanted? You wanted people to compete. Somebody wanted other people to compete for a love offer, a love opportunity. Somebody wanted another person to compete. This is crazy. Okay. So you want somebody to compete. Yeah. Okay, first of all, we're family, friends, man. We're definitely not one of those that's gonna compete with anybody over no man or no woman, because there's too many people out here in the world. But this is the type of person that may have some sense of pride about themselves. And they may like that when multiple people are attracted to them, because it gives this person a thrill that they have multiple people attracted to them. Um, but again, what comes with, if this person was to choose you, what's going to come with it is the devil in a tower. And the Three of Wands in reverse. And this person being satisfied that there are people competing for a tower, the devil, and the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay. I just had to repeat that to, if it really made sense to me. All right, let's go. Look, Three Cups upright. Baby, this person had multiple people. Multiple people competing, wanting to be in a relationship or partnership with this person. I think I did a reading, what was it, a few months ago, where the cards that came out where everybody needs to know the roles that they play, like who's going to be number one, who's going to be the side chick, who's going to, you know what I'm saying, who's the main chick, then we got to realize who's the side chick, and then after that, who's the third chick. Everybody needs to play their role in this situation, because sometimes if a person don't wants to engage in this type of situation, you have to understand the role that you are playing. You're the side chick, so you can't get the main chick benefits. And if you the other chick, you know what I'm saying, you're not going to get the benefits as the main and the side. So know the role that you're playing. In this situation, we're back at this reading again. Here we go. And I said this a few months ago. If you were open to this person having multiple partners or people competing with them, or this person moving on to multiple relationships, you needed to understand the role that you were going to be playing when committing to a certain individual that likes to be with multiple people. But again, this person's satisfied with people competing for their love. What does this person bring to the table? What does this person have to offer that everybody wants to compete for? Spirit, ancestors, Most High, show me, what does this person have to offer that everybody wants to compete for? Oh, Lord Jesus. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, Spirit up in this house talking to me. Okay. This card don't even belong in this deck, and it popped out. So what you are competing for, family, friends, sir and ma'am, if you are engaged with somebody who's non-committal and is dealing with you, but also dealing with other people, the prize that you end up winning in this situation, as your lucky host, you're gonna get a lot of lies. You're going to get a lot of gossip. You're going to get a lot of talk about you, especially if you're competing with somebody else. This person's going to judge you, who you are, what you bring to the table. This person's going to compare you to the other people that's fighting for a number one spot in a loser's life, right? This is the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay. This person may tell you anything you may want to hear, but behind your back, baby, it's a whole different story. If the Two of Pentacles in reverse, it's going to be a different story. This person's going to talk about your weaknesses. This person's going to talk about what you don't do right, how you don't do right, what your problems are, and things like that. The Queen of Swords, the Seven of Swords, this person is going to make them feel like they are on top of the world compared to you. Like they're above you, they're better than you. And then the Seven of Swords, meaning if this person's connected to you and connected to other people, this is the type of person that will go to different people and talk about the other person that they are engaging with, trying to make another person look bad, trying to make a person seem like they're a problem, they're inadequate, they're this, they're that, to make that other person go, like, make that person feel like they have a spot in this person's life. Do you understand what I mean here? It's like a whole lot of manipulation. Like, this person will be, I could be with one of you, and then I'll tell you everything, I'll tell you what you want to hear. But then I may go to your friend, and I may be talking to your friend, and then I'm going to talk about what you don't do right, so I can appease that friend and make it look like you're not meeting the needs of me, right? To make that friend want to meet my needs, right? But then you don't know that I may have somebody else I'm talking to. So now I'm going to either talk about you or your friend to the new person and make it seem like y'all both don't do not enough for me, and that this person has a viable chance to give me some sort of cup of love in my life. Do y'all understand this manipulation game? Now, again, everybody's competing for a spot. But again, the only prize that you are going to win is a tower moment. The only prize you're going to win is your manifestations. Your life just flip upside down. The only thing that you're going to win is devilish energy, toxic, manipulation, lies, gossip, cheating, slander, things like that. Mm, mm, mm. It's a 12 o'clock. This ain't even, it's a Jesus time. Like, oh my God. Okay, what else? No. Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. The intentions is to consistently always make you feel emotional about him or her. This means stabbing you, betraying you in your back 10 times. This is a betrayal, right? You're going to feel like it's an ultimate betrayal. You're going to sense like, because there's a spark between you two. This is love. This is a commitment. This is a relationship. The whole time, this person is stabbing you in the back and working, investing in making you feel some sort of way. The reason why is because when you are in your feelings about this person, guess what you're going to do? You're going to even go harder to compete for this person. Baby, I did this game back in what? I forgot. When did we play this game? It was like, what? 4,000 years ago. Oh my God. This game is so old. Oh my God. I hope nobody try to pull a me on me. Baby, this game, we done did that already. All right. What? Now what is this? Ooh wee. Somebody is getting karma here. Somebody's getting karma. Judgment, the Five of Pentacles. What goes around comes back around. You reap what you sow. Treat people how you want to be treated. And when you tell a person that you love them, or you genuinely have love for a person, mean that. Don't just intentionally say it because you want a person to compete for you. You love who you're gonna love, and you're gonna dislike who you dislike. To thine own self be true. At least be honest with yourself. But when it comes to competing for a spot to be in, I don't mean to talk about nobody, but in a loser's life. I mean, you gotta understand, baby, just because they may look good, smell good, feel good, does not necessarily make them good. There may be still some insecurities and healing and things like that a person may need to do in their life before they can be good on the inside and project it on the outside. I don't know what makes you attracted to this person to want to compete for them. Um, no, baby, just the show me state. I don't know. I mean, I'm from down south. We show. We ain't even about to do no talking. You gotta show me before you tell me. And once a person shows you who they are, how they move, and how they talk, and what they do, you know what I'm saying? You have to believe that. Um, especially my pet peeve, right? What I will not do is I will not sit in a conversation where a person talks about somebody I know. Because the first thing I'm doing is I'm telling, you know what I mean? And because why would you talk about somebody I know and that person ain't even there to defend themselves? Secondly, I need to understand if you going from person to person wanting people to compete for your love, what is it that makes a person feel so high and mighty to make people even compete for love? Because love does not have to compete. When you love, you love. There's no competition with when you love somebody. I love my mother, but I also have 5 adopted mothers that I love. I don't make neither one of them compete. I have 3 fathers, and I love each one accordingly, but I don't make none of them compete because they love me accordingly. So when it comes to relationships, I would need to understand why family, friends, why you would have to prove yourself to be in a relationship with somebody that's only gonna lie, gossip, bring you a tower moment, bring you manifestation blockages and things like that. I don't get it. Only to get karma in return. To being left out in the cold. That's karma. No. The world's in reverse. This is the type of person who repeats cycles over and over and over again. This is almost like going back, doing the same thing over and over again. The world. Repeating a cycle. And then what? Look. The King of Wands, 7 of Wands. Maybe you chose correctly, sir, ma'am. The King of Wands to the Queen of Wands in reverse. That's a karmic twin flame union. Maybe that's a match. What we in this? So what we on this thing for? If y'all love each other and y'all both karmic, you're twin, and y'all left out in the cold. What are we here for? We got a karmic twin flame. What are we here for? Lord, the illusions and the delusions are in reverse. They both realize that neither one of them ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out. Like, really, what do either one of them have to offer other than a lesson, an experience to learn a lesson? Other than that, what are you bringing to the table? Ancestors, spirit guides, show me. What do these people bring to the table that they need to be even on a tarot card table? What do they bring? Reversals. Maybe they bring reversals. 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups in reverse. They bring reversals. And what I mean by reversals is somehow these are the type of people that become codependent, that they want to make you feel stuck to them. They want to make you feel like there's some sort of connection to them, like there's some sort of friendship, some sort of bond, some sort of relationship. But again, you've already shown that it's very toxic, it's very negative, things like that. They want to feel connected to you. I would say this, right? especially if you are goal driven, you are focused, you're goal oriented, right? You focus on living your best life, abundance, stability, just being a better version of yourself. With the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands in reverse, these two people are the types of people that like to be in a clique with someone like you. And the reason why is because if you're winning, they can siphon that energy and be able to win off of you. It's almost like you having good fortune, success, abundance, stability in your life. And if things are not so good in their life, guess what they're going to attach themselves to? Now, when they attach themselves to you, what you need to understand is when your money starts slowing down and things aren't progressing forward and things aren't happening as fast as, I would check your circle. Baby, what I think, this Ten of Wands. This Ten of Wands. Maybe these people here want you to carry some sort of burdens for them. They feel like they got the weight of the world on their shoulders. They feel like, that no matter what they do, no matter what they say, that they'll be forgiven, and that, let me just come and cry on your shoulder so you can be there to uplift me and help me through my dark times and help me get better, only to throw that burden off on you. You will be carrying this and this. You'll be carrying the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords. That feels kind of heavy to me. I don't think I can even carry like one of them. Thank you. This is almost like the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. They're quick to play on empathy. Want you to have a heart for them, want you to feel sorry for them, especially when things aren't going their way. When it comes to love, right? Love is supposed to be free flowing. Love is kind. Love is gentle. Love is nurturing. Love is healing. Love, right? These are the kind of people that may not have experienced the true definition of what love really is. Could have been, in both of them, could have been a lack of love growing up through childhood, adolescence, into teenage adulthood, right? Dealing with a lot of consequences, a lot of adversity, a lot of burdens in their life due to childhood issues, family issues, things like that. So when it comes to love, it can only go so deep. And what I mean by so deep is they may look at love from a superficial level, but not a deep, emotional, intelligent kind of love. This is where I love you, you love me. I'm gonna have your back like you have mine. I'm here for you like you here for me. Let's do this so we can do that kind of thing. These are the types of people that be the type of people that only come around when, they need you for that love. These are the types of people that will come in and just say off the wall kind of things, and it may not even make sense to you, but they understand what they're saying. The King and the Queen of Wands are a couple. They're off of their alignment when it comes to emotional and mental intelligence. These are the types of people that could have a disturbed sense of direction in life, a lack of strength, a lack of focus, a lack of being truthful, a lack of honesty, a lack of a lot of things. And again, YouTube family, Facebook family, if you're an empath, you have a heart for people, these will be the types of people that will play on your empathy only to betray you. It's crazy. Crazy 2026, baby. This what they doing. We have the Two of Swords, the Knight. We had the Two of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. This people don't see, they could even be promiscuous, family, friends, or and what I mean by promiscuous, I mean exchanging their sexual energy with multiple people, and you don't understand what people be having going on at home or in their internal bodies or anything like that, right? The Knight of Wands to the Two of Swords and the Seven of Wands in reverse. These are the types of people that do not have self-awareness about the actions, the behavior, the mindset. It is an unwillingness to take a look at the self to where they won't be. It's hard for a person to change when they can't look at themselves in the mirror. The Two of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. This is, yeah, these are the King and the Queen of Wands. It's a couple that just have no sense of awareness in who they are, the direction in life they're going, what they want their future to look like. This may be a type of person that could fantasize all day, every day, but the reality is going to look a lot different from the fantasy. These may be two people who fantasize a lot and try to make it a reality. It just doesn't work out like that, right? Um, what I'm trying to say is, in their mind, they have control over how it's gonna play out, right? It's in their mind, but in reality, it's a whole different. It's a whole different world. The Two of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. I don't know who or what, who's doing what. But this is somebody that's a player energy or player. Somebody that's promiscuous, somebody that sleeps around with multiple people. Again, unaware of the action and the courses that they are taking. The Seven of Wands is, this is somebody spreading themselves thin, right? And what I mean by the Seven of Wands, when a person engages with too many people sexually, what happens is there's going to be a lot of transference of energy and transference of definitely that sacral chakra. Now, the sacral chakra is the chakra that we manifest from our desires. I'm a Scorpio. That's my chakra, the sacral, right? And the term that I use is I desire. So when I'm in my manifestation mode, I desire, and I have to be mindful. Now, I'm celibate, but I have to be mindful if I engage with my sacral energy, because that could block off my manifestation. Do you understand what I mean? These are people who are spreading their manifestation energy thin, that it may be a challenging and hard time for these people to manifest because they've already exchanged their energy with so many other people. That's why you get paid to be a hoe, you know what I'm saying? But you got to make sure that you're getting thousands of dollars, you know what I'm saying? If that's going to take the place of what you really want to manifest in life, a person got to pay me. Like, baby, what we talking about? You add a couple more zeros behind that. And, that can't take the place of what I'm really trying to manifest in my life, Some family and friends, if you're single, please work on not making yourself so easily accessible to people. I will tell you this, maybe if a man or woman would be willing to, get to know me as a person and be friends and, talk and see where things go, that's fine and dandy. But if a person's just coming in insisting on sleeping with you, I would have to question, like, why are you don't even know, you know what I'm saying? If a person don't know you and just trying to sleep with you, whether you're doing dating sites and things like that, these hookup sites, you have to be very careful about who you are engaging with when a person just wants to hook up with you sexually. Mm. Mm-hmm. On some sneaky stuff. Look at that. On some sneaky stuff. On some sneak stuff. Manipulate everything. Mm-hmm. This is the plan. Seven of Swords you. Seven of Swords you. I don't know, babe. Put you back in your emotions. Whether or not you get an STD and now you gotta miss work to go to a clinic to get a shot. Now you don't got enough money for your bill. Do you understand what I mean? Or the Seven of Swords could mean like you invite a person over and then all of a sudden y'all sleep together, you fall asleep, and then you wake up, and next thing you know, your wallet and your purse, your car is gone. You got a few pieces of jewelry items missing from your home. Like, yeah, yeah. Seven of Swords. Be mindful of people trying to come in and just wanting to sleep with you. Maybe they get blocked. You know what I've been getting, family, friends, ma'am. Y'all know what I've been getting. I've been getting like a lot of fake calls, a lot of spam calls, a lot of people calling me and then hanging up, right? Or they be like, I've been getting like these sexual offers. Hey, you want to hook up? You're so beautiful. You're this and you're that, right? And immediately I block and things like that. Then all of a sudden I get I get this nasty text message of why I'm such a bad person because I don't want to sleep with you. Like, what? Like, like, where did we do that at? When we're too mature and we're too grown to, I did that in my 20s. You should have caught me then. You know what I mean? Now that I'm mature with my life and more careful about what I do and what I engage in, now it feels like, people, man, people are crazy. Queen of Cups, right? I'm more focused on healing, being loving, nurturing, growing, being compassionate, and that goes for you too, family, friends. We're into like healing, growing, nurturing, loving. Who wants to deal with somebody that's like a love bomber, a gaslighter, an STD bringer? You know what I mean? Somebody that brings you something that you can't, you gonna be in a clinic trying to get rid of, or for the rest of your life, you just got to deal with certain situations where you end up regretting later on, why did you even do it in the first place? It's crazy. All, all for it though, to put you in your emotions. I will say this as well. When people are hypersexual, it is a coping mechanism, right? Because there's something internal that a person is not willing to face. With the King and the Queen of Wands in the reverse, these are two people still coping through sexuality, not wanting to face something. Look at the King. Now the King and the Queen of Wands, now they're heartbroken. Okay, they're heartbroken. Why? Because the Queen of Wands is cutthroat and the King of Wands is a player. Like, why are you hurt? Hey, it is what it is. Be proud of who you are. If that's who you are, represent that. But make sure you tell people that's who you are when you present yourself. Baby, ain't no judgment here. Just don't be in the closet about it. Don't be secretive about it. If you are who you are. Did I say you are who you are? The Tower. The Tower. You are who you are. You're the whole, your karma. You bring karmic lesson in people's life. These are people that come into your life and will teach you a lesson, an experience that's going to be hard for you. But I promise you, if you have the strength to overcome, you'll heal from it. But again, the tower, you get connected with these types of energies. Again, if you've worked so hard to get in a certain place in life, be mindful if you are willing to risk it all for whatever it is these people got to offer. Anything else, spirit ancestors, before I move on? What is this? Bing, bing. No. Y'all see this message? Page of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Cups. Knight of Wands. If you're going to do bad, you can do bad all by yourself. The Page of Cups is rejecting these types of offers. The Eight of Cups is walking away, having the strength and resilience within yourself to walk away from situations like this. And then the Knight of Wands is passionately taking a leap forward in life, moving on, moving forward, understanding that, people, you know, people are who people are. Accept people for who they are. But if it's not in alignment with your journey and what you want for yourself, then move on with it. Let your losses and cut it. Once you close that door, leave the door closed. Because again, if you've already experienced a person, place, or thing that was like this, why would you keep the door open? It's the same lesson again. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. And baby, that's what we're not doing, because I'm blocking, deleting, and I don't care how you feel about it. All right, you guys, thank you for choosing Truth Heals 1111. My name is Chloe. Again, check out my candle shop. Email me at truthheals1111@gmail.com. I love each and every one of you. We've made a week. And again, I will repeat what I listened to in a Cat Williams video. Now, again, remember, so Cat Williams, and I will put Cat Williams, and this quote in parentheses because came out of his mouth. So I'm not copyrighting no information, right? But Cat Williams has said, if you can make a list of everything you've been through in life, and you look at this list in order of after everything that you've been through in life, and you've made it through those types of situations, I need you to understand that you are a hero. All the things that you have been through in life that was supposed to break you, it was supposed to make you fall, it was supposed things to keep you down. If you can look at this list and see how many times that you got back up after everything that you have been through, looking at this list, you need to know that you are a hero. Keep going, keep being strong, keep being resilient. Do not let any obstacles, adversities, anything come into your life and distract you or deflect you from your success in life, the things that you truly want, who you are and where you want to be, where you want to go in life. What do you want to do? Especially when it comes to, a peace of mind, a happy heart, people that love and support you. I love and support you, whether you're high vibrational, low vibrational. It is what it is. You are who you are. But at least tell me first and allow me to make a choice if I want you to be a part of this. But understand that if these situations didn't make you change into what you've been through, understand that you are a hero. You have a superpower. Um, I love each and every one of you. I'll probably jump back on. I am going to listen to my gospel music and do my little cleaning. I do. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for choosing Truth Heals 1111. I'll come back tomorrow and join you again. Hopefully, this types of readings will play itself out and we'll be able to move on. but I do want to get past these situations. Um, for the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, can we just like let the situation go? Can we like let bygones be bygones? So, you focus on what you guys to do for you, and other people can focus on what they need to do for them. Because my family, my friends, and the people in the world would like to move forward through this story. Um, we all want to move out of this. The only ones that seem to have a problem is the King and the Queen of Wands because they're on my table. Um, if you have a family or friend that is like this, reach out to them. Hook them up with a counselor. You know what I'm saying? Hook them up with somebody that can easily help these types of people with the guidance and clarity that they need to find their inner truth. Until then, you guys have a great night.